Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and fingers crossed, not only is this working, but I'm actually live. I'm attempting to use StreamYard, like so many other creators do. I'm attempting to use it, and fingers crossed it will work. If not, I'm talking to myself for the next half an hour. So do me a favour, if you do come across me, because of course this is a surprise live anyway, if you do come across me, stick a comment in the comments section so that this girl knows she's not talking to herself. Which, of course, as I said, is normal for me. I'm just having a quick nose. Oh, it's saying I am live, so fingers crossed. All right, as I said, I have never ever used this before. So I don't know what I'm doing. But as I'm here anyway, I might as well pop up. I don't know if that is going to go in. Oh, yeah, it separated it a little bit. Right, okay, so just a quick one. At the moment, there is 20% off on all patterns over on my Ravelry shop. All you need to use is the code It's Christmas in full capital letters and no gaps. It was valid from the 2nd of December and it will run till midnight GMT on the 31st of October. It is one coupon code per person, please. Oh, I forgot to delete all the extra stuff. When this stream goes into normal, I think, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might be able to add that to the description box. Oh, one of them days. Okay. Oh, people see me. Hello. Hi, Knitting Purple. Hi, Jennifer as well. Welcome in, girls. Right, so today is my normal day where I would actually put up my Sunday video, sort of telling you what I've done throughout the week. But second week in a row, I have not had the opportunity to pre-record it, so I'm coming on to bug you. And I'm doing it live, so it's going to be a mess, like it was last week. So what I'll do is if I just get the channel stuff done straight off, and then we'll just go straight into a normal live. I'm also using the StreamYard. This is my first ever attempt at loading it up. So if you come back later and watch the beginning of this, you'll see me struggling, going, have I pushed the right button? But then that is normal for me, isn't it? Being a bit dopey and stuff. Okay, so the normal channel stuff starts now. Right, so this week over on the channel, I can pull it up as well. I got it on a different screen. I put a couple of videos up. There wasn't a great deal. Solely because at the moment I'm helping hubby out building computers, which I will be going to in about an hour's time. I'm popping up the office with him to do some more computers and helping him with his normal day-to-day job as well, and doing absolutely everything. Bless, he's doing what he can with his one hand that works, because we're up to one hand that now works, which is super cool. For any of you that don't know, he had a motorbike accident and was extremely unlucky. He had his full kit on and he ended up with one hand having a dislocation on his ring finger and a broken pointy finger, index finger. So he came out of hospital like that on one hand, and then this hand was in a cast because he had fractured his wrist in a good few places and done some other damage. So he ended up having to have an operation on his hand where they've wired it. So that we're now waiting for an appointment for them to take the wire out. I'll say it like that because I know he can't do it. But yeah, so that's why everything's a bit up in the air at the moment. Right, okay, going back to the videos. This week's videos were, where are we? Your second part, no, that was last week. Oh dear, I'm really bad. Okay, where are we? Inside a Crochet Magazine, issue 153. It should now be in the shops, give or take a couple of days if it isn't, but that's in the UK. There is also information, sorry, you're just about to hear the Scrap Man. Did you hear it? Any old iron. I won't mind. I was used to hearing that when I lived in Essex, but round here it seems so strange. Right, yeah, sorry, getting back to the Inside Crochet magazine, there is information on that video where if you're in another country, you'll be able to download it, or sorry, buy a digital version of it. And also you get to have a sneaky peek at what's inside. Then we had the Fun Day Die Day and number 11, which was the November yarns. And this time round, there was actually 5 hanks, 5. Which I will show you in a second. Oh, what's Jen saying? Jennifer's saying, I hope he recovers soon. He's apart from the hands, he's fine, and things could have been a lot worse, as we can all imagine. What don't you do? Take on a tractor. You never know. He might end up saying to me, do you know what? Let's do an awareness video and we'll show pictures. But that would be something that would have to come with a warning. There is x-rays involved. But nothing that I would do without his say so first. But yeah, he's doing perfectly fine now, apart from the fact that one hand's definitely not working and the other one's not quite there yet. But he can make a brew by putting the kettle on, shouting, Ange, tip the kettle, and Ange, get the milk. But he's mastered holding a spoon. So he does the coffee and the sugar. So we're teamwork in quite a lot of different tasks that he would normally do. But yeah, other than that, it could have, as I said, it could have been a lot worse. Right, so the yarns that got dyed up this week, okay, the 5 here. Now I haven't put them on with their bands on or anything yet. I've just got an luminous yellow sticker piece of paper sticking out the top that tells me the name of it. Now all of these are a DK weight yarn, which is 100% cotton, and I cannot read it. I'll stick all the meterage and everything else in the description box of this video a little bit later, but let's get showing you. We have the first 2 up, which were called Pastures New. Now please remember the lighting in here is not brilliant, and of course your monitor, my monitor are set differently. If you want to see photographs of these that were taken in natural lights on a pretty good sunny day, then pop up back to the video. It's at the last section, the last sort of 2 minutes of it will show you these a little bit closer up, or at least photographs of them anyway. So there we go. There are the first 2, which I quite like. The greens are a little bit brighter than what I'm seeing. Yes, Purple, the yarn is naked without its bands. But I've decided I'm not going to print the bands out until the order comes out, because it's going to save me ink and paper at the end of the day. Because if they just end up sitting up there for like 6 months, I'll end up using them myself, won't I? So I don't see the point in making a label for them until they're purchased. Right, the next one up was, now do I show you my favourite and my last one? The worst one last. Let's just do it. This one here. This one, it's a grey undertone with green flecks running through it, and I've called it Swamp Thing. Okay. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, but there are green flecks, but they are quite a light green, which is why I've called it Swamp Thing. I'm not overly keen on this one, I will be honest. You know me, I like things that are a bit more organised, and that one isn't. That is just, there's bits here and bits there. So that was Swamp Thing. Then my favourite out the set is Cobblestone Fields. That is this one here. It's showing up quite nicely. As I said, the green is a little bit mintier than what you're seeing on screen, and ignore the yellow bit there, but there we go. So that is a minty green and grey. Okay, I love this one. As I said, so that is Cobblestone Fields. And then the last one up is, oh yeah, the pastel one, because I really couldn't think of another name, and because it's already on screen, I've now got to stick with it. So this is the pastel one. So this has cut bits of colour, bits of pink, oh sorry, up this end, and then we've got some greys and greens and all sorts mixed into that one. If you want to see, of course, if you want to see how any of these were made, and then jump back over to the playlist, which I will try and add to this video later. But if you pop over to the playlist, you're looking for Fun Day, die date number 11. And of course, if you like the look of any of those, drop me an email and I will discuss prices with you. If you're in America or outside of the UK, I am at the moment hunting for the best possible postage price I can. So far I've found that if I pay for Royal Mail online, I can get most of my orders out £2 cheaper, which of course would mean it would be £2 cheaper to you. But I'm still searching, and I think I might have found one that's got a bigger discount. We love discount. I've just got to make sure that it's got a tracking ability so that the pair of us can see how far it is in its journey. Nice colourway. Thank you, Jennifer. Which one did you like out of those ones? The ones with, oh, they work really nicely together, actually. Ooh, this is bad. I'm going to end up keeping them. No, I'm not. No, and I've got far too many to work with. I'm not going to bother with Swamp Thing. There we go. I'm just waiting to see which one Jennifer likes. Yeah, so that was something else I was doing. I've also made some more videos of the mint one. Yeah, this one. I'm guessing, which was Cobblestone Fields. Yeah, I've also done some more dyeing videos. I mucked up on a mint one. More mint. Whole bag of it here. I think I showed you guys a lot on last week's live. If you want to see it again, I can. I'll show it to you again. But we'll wait and see if we get a couple more in as well. Because I'm looking at this and I don't know where anything is on here. So I don't know where. Oh, if I can set up other things whilst we're still live, while it's still live, if that makes sense. Oh, create a banner. I am playing with buttons, gang, playing with buttons. Right, you don't need all that info. You just need a little bit there. Let's see if this works. I'll tell you what, if I manage to get a banner running over today, I'm going to be so chuffed. But it's basically just telling anybody that pops in. Hopefully it will tell people. She says, as I said, I don't know what buttons I'm doing. As long as I don't press Leave Studio, we'll be fine. That one there. Let's see if it works. Come on, come on, come on. Is it working? Is it working? Or am I looking like a donut? No, I'm looking like a donut. That one there. Show. Yes. Whoa, I did it. Okay, so I don't have to say it loads and loads now. People will just read it without realising as it runs across the bottom of the screen. Back to there. Yay. Okay, so now how do I do stuff? It's a case of as I said, oh, show. Dinky, look, I got your comment in. Got him. Purple, you're the same girl if you're still here. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that one up because it makes me giggle. I'm just wondering how many other people are in. Girls, if you could do me a big fat favour, if you could hit the thumbs up. I hate saying it, you know that. If you could hit the thumbs up, I would really, really appreciate it. And Dinky's saying she sees the banner. Sweet. Yeah, so no, I don't have to multiply say it. I'll say it once every, I don't know, half hour or something. Yeah, so it's a case of setting up everything else and trying to work out how this studio thingamabob works. Yeah. Okay, so another thing I've been working on this week, I've got a couple of things in the pipeline. One hopefully will be a quick tutorial a quick tutorial for next week, which is a bottle cozy, so that it's something decorative that you could put underneath the Christmas tree or hand it over, and then it saves. You just either ask for it back the following year with a different bottle in it, or you just go, can I take the wrapping home with me? And then of course you can use it the following year. I'm so tight. But yeah, so I'm working on that at the moment. So hopefully I'll be able to show that to you next week, or at least you'll see on the tutorial. Now I am being a little cheeky with it though, because my husband actually challenged me to make what are they called? I had it earlier and I cannot for the life of me think what they call them. A door runner. Not a door runner as such, but it's a stuffed tube, long tubular thing that you stick on at the bottom of the door, to stop drafts coming through. Draft excluder. There we go. I knew I'd get there in the end. Yeah. So he challenged me to crochet up a draft excluder, but my and draft excluder has to it's got to be 89 inches. We're not talking centimeters. I'm not even going to work out what it was in centimeters, because 89 inches sounds big enough. Right, so I started working on it, and as I started working on it, I realized that it would be absolutely brilliant for a beer for a wine bottle cozy. So here is a little sneak peek. These are the colors that the cozy is going to be, but this is also the colors that my draft excluder is going to be, because I decided halfway through that this was it was too good an opportunity, so I would do a double bubble on making something for me for the home, and then making a tutorial for you guys. So I've got this part here that I'm about to show you, and I'll show you how far I've roughly got on the tutorial. I only need to do about another 10 rows to finish it up, and then of course put the video together, and then I'm going to have to strip off the last 10 rows, and then I'm going to sew it to the other end of the draft excluder when I'm finished. Right, are you ready? Here it is. Right, so as it stands, yeah, that is roughly what the bottle cozy will look like. Of course, it will be round because it's got a bottle in it, but I'm just showing you sort of the sock section. And this is what I made last night on video for you for next week. Okay, and that's where I'm cutting this end off, and then I'm going back to the other one to finish off those last 10 rows and then strip them back, because I got carried away. Now the yarn I'm using for this one, I haven't got the other ball band pants. I've got a glitter one, which is the Saska Lanex, and I might have to do a quick run next door in a millisecond to get the label for this one. Now both of these, if I remember rightly, both of them were gifted to me by Amigurumi Ninja. I'll have to double check the video. I'm not 100% sure on the grey sparkle, but I know that that was definitely an Amigurumi Ninja. And he's been sitting on the shelf for a while, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And my husband said, I want this draft excluder. Can you make this draft excluder? And I'm like, okay, well, our lounge is grey with fancy sparkly-ish pattern wallpaper on one wall, grey walls, grey carpet, grey curtains. It sounds really boring, doesn't it? And a black sofa. And then some light wood cabinets with grey doors, because I painted them grey. Everything's pretty much grey in that room. And so this is going to work in beautifully. Sorry, I forgot to read your comments. Okay, so Jennifer's saying sorry she forgot her DNA. That was a little while ago. Purple's saying Lisa, where's it gone? All right, so Lisa's showing Streamer quite a lot, and has helped a few people. Jen's saying about the draft excluder. So that's really cool. Get her to send me a photo. Oh, sorry. Let's pull this one up. Okay. Purple is saying that her daughter made, I'm assuming, she's either made a draft excluder or a cozy for a bottle, like a Christmas present gifty thingy. So Purple has said that her daughter, Crafty Snail Mum, haven't seen her for a little while actually. Hope she's okay. She said she's made one using the mini C2C tutorial. So get her to send me a picture, woman. If she hasn't already. Brain's 3 months behind at the moment. And Dinky is saying it's nice. Purple saying she did 2 squares and 4 rectangles. And Lisa Knits is it. Yeah, Knits. Sorry. She's in and she's saying hi. Hello, darling. Welcome in. Okay, so back to how far I've got. I haven't measured it, but just know I'm not even quarter of the way through yet. But I realised very quickly that I was going to run out of this mottled colour here, which this one. I was going to run out because what I've got is I've got a ball attached to this side and a ball attached to the other project, which will get joined later. And so I'm not going to have as many stripes. And I also realised I only had one of these because I used the other one that I got sent for something else. So I had to come back in here and get some boring grey, which is hubby's jumper that I've decided I ain't freaking making it. I am not doing it. A top-down jumper is just not for me at the moment. So because it had lots of cabling and all sorts of other stuff. So it wasn't just one technique I was going to be learning. I think there was going to be 3 different techniques. And I was like, I couldn't get past the first bit. So I'm like, no, not doing it. I'll come back to it next year. Once it's sunk in and I can remember it. But going back to reading the pattern and reading the same line multiple times was just doing my head in because it took me half an hour to find the line I was on. Okay, so Lisa's just saying to hello to everybody that's in. Yeah, so the grey. So let me think. I've started at this end. It's got a cheeky, a nice round bottom, or at least it will be when it's stuffed. And it will come across. We've got some rows or rounds, sorry, of the black. Then I go straight into the sparkly grey. I'm back in. I'm going to call it black, although it's there's black, white, and grey within this section. So back into the black, then into the grey, sparkly grey, then into the black, then a plain grey, because hey, I'm going to run out of the others. Then back into a black. Now this is a thinner band this time than the previous ones, because again, I'm going to run out. Then a sparkly grey, big chunky bit, but not as chunky as this one. And then I'm carrying it on with another band the same thickness as this one, and then I'm going back to a big chunky lump of plain grey. Yeah, hope that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. If I'd left the bottom off, I could have had a really, really cool leg warmer. But yeah, so that has been my projects for this week. And as I said, the tutorial for the wine bottle cozy, or whatever type of bottle you want to put in it, and that will be out sometime this week once I've finished those last 10 rows, recorded it and edited it. I'm tempted to do a short with it, with the writing on screen, and then do a longer version with the writing on screen. At the moment it's non-verbal, you see. I've not put any noise on it because it was so noisy in the house. I was just like, right, I'm just going to record me doing it and then I'll voice it over when I can get husband to go off somewhere. Maybe I can send him shopping. Nope, you can't lift. I'll think of something. Or if you've got any ideas, stick them either in the comment section down below if you're watching this in replay, Or if you can think of where I can send my husband for an hour or so I can do some recording, stick it in the chat section. Oh, I am in such an evil mood today. Purple, that is my normal trick, darling. Purple is saying to stick a post-it note under the row that I'm reading on a pattern and then move down. The pattern that I was working on, it told you slap bang at the beginning where to put markers, okay, and then it pretty much left you to it. And it was one section told you where to put markers for different sections, because it was raglan style. So I think that was, so on one section I had to put in 3 stitches in one spot, and another section I had to put in 2 stitches one in a certain spot within this row of single crochet. And that was fine, but it didn't actually tell you that you're meant to put 3 stitches in this one spot. It just said, here's your marker for your raglan, here's your marker for your increase. So the first time I did it, I just carried on going. I didn't add the raglan stitches in, and it didn't say anywhere in the pattern that there was meant to be 3 stitches in this one place. I found that out by searching YouTube on how to do raglan jumpers, and just so I could find that piece of information out. So of course that was my first and second attempt at doing, it starts on like a collar. So doing the collar, I've still got the collar sitting there, that's mark 4. So that was the 4th time I'd done it. And now it's a case of moving on to the next section, which, and there's no stitch counts, there's no nothing, and I'm just like, you know, if you muck up on your first row, the rest of the thing's going to be mucked up. So I'm just being a stress head at the moment, I really am. Okay, so Elisa's saying send him to the movies. No, because the films he'd want to see, I'd want to see, and how's he going to eat his popcorn? Chopsticks. No, he can't use them yet. Give him a spoon. He can do spoons. Yeah, it's all right though. I'll think of something, even if it means sneaking down here in the middle of the night, just to record the voiceover. I'll probably end up doing it that way. So I'll get it out to you. It won't be an issue. But as I said, I'm thinking of doing a little short, which just literally shows the first section of stitches with the instructions down the side, and I'll just have that flick through quick, which will be my second or third short. I haven't gone mad on shorts. I put a short up by accident, you see. So they're the only shorts I've got, the accident ones. But yeah, I thought if I do that as a short, hopefully then I can stick that on Instagram as well, and then I can, I can Instagram it, I can use it on here, and then I'll have the longer tutorial on here, which will have the voiceover as well, because I don't want to miss anyone out, you see, because some people like to just listen to the instructions, other people like to watch the instructions, some people need both. But it's such a simple pattern that once you get going, you'll be like, oh, I've only got to do 10 rounds of this or 5 rounds of that. So yeah, you'll whiz them out. Ninja, welcome in, my darling. Was your ears itching? We were talking about you a few moments ago. Purple, he can't walk Liam at the moment because he's still got one hand that he cannot move because it's fixed with the wiring, and no weight can be put through that, and because of the dislocation, no weight can be put through that hand either. So if Liam decided to go after a cat on the quick, it would set him back. So he can't even walk Liam at the moment unless there's somebody else with him holding the lead. But good thought. I can't wait for him to get out and walk Liam again, because it's doing my nutting having to do it and then having to try and bribe the kid into doing it. Okay, so let me see. Ninja's saying hello to Purple and Jennifer, and of course Purple and Jennifer have said hello to Ninja as well. Hey Ninja, do you recognise it, girl? Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run out. Yeah, I'm just going to run out and grab the label. Don't slide on rubbish. Right. Okay, what did you miss? Just catching up on the videos. Showing this week's yarn. The hand-dyed ones from video 11. And me talking about the next project that's coming out on the channel. And the fact that I'm finally using your yarn. Which I'll show you again in a second. There we go. So that was in response to our cheeky Ninja. Okay, so yeah, Ninja, how cool does it work up? Look at that. On the other one, it's actually forming letters. Or at least it was forming letters in some parts. I might have been going a little bit crazy when I was looking at it. But look, this bit here says hi. Yeah, see, I was going a bit doolally with it. Yeah, so that's going to be, hold on, let me run back up because someone said it and I've been cheating. If I get it finished, it's going to be a draft excluder. Oh, Ninja's saying the green one. Are we talking cobblestones? Oh, was you talking? Where we gone? Where we gone? Pastures new. Yeah, so Ninja was saying the green one, she loved it. So girls, what are you lot up to today? Are you making stuff or are you cleaning the house? Ah, so you like the pastures new. Ooh. It's got no one's name on it yet, girl. Purple. Oh, I was thinking something else, right? So Purple's just saying, I love this. She's saying a sign that you need more sleep is when you see your crochet talking back. My crochet talks to me constantly. I don't want to be here. Leave me alone. Or the worst one is I'm a visual person and I used to daydream as a kid. And I've noticed I've picked up daydreaming again, but my daydreaming is actually visualizing stitches with yarn, with patterns. And there are times I wake up actually with a pattern in my head pretty much fully formed. No, we're okay. Yeah, fully formed. So I have to sit there and jot it down and draw it and try and make sense of the dream. That's what happened with this one. So Jennifer's eating toast and then she's finishing her granny square sweater. And Ninja's just got up. How cool. Oh, what a lovely lay-in. Because, of course, Ninja's in the UK and it's just past midday. Cool lay-in, girl. Was you out partying last night, woman? And if you was, where was my invite? Oh, Ninja's got a surprise to show me at the end of next week. Yay! I like surprises. And your surprises are pretty cool as well. Her last surprise was she sent me a photograph of her grandson wearing a hat I made him with yarn she gave me. But Oh, you was up till 4 a.m. Has the cold got to you, girl, like it has me? Yeah, because I'm just trying to think where. Purple's UK as well. What's the weather like up near you, Purple? And Jennifer? Because I think they're the girls. Purple, Jennifer, Ninja. Oh, and Lisa, sorry, you've gone quiet on us, girl. Yeah, what's the weather like up by you? We've had fog for about 3 days here, and at the moment it's midday. It's overcast, it's grey, it's manky, and if I haven't been outside yet, but if I did, I've got a feeling we've got snow in the next week or so. Not looking forward to that at all. The weatherman said expect colder weather and stuff this coming week. And I'm just like, I don't need cold, I don't need ice, I don't want any of that at the moment. Okay. So Dinky said, sorry, Jennifer said she went to bed early at 2 a.m. You sound like me. And it's raining where she is. Ninja said she's been full of flu for 2 weeks, but didn't sleep well. Oh, pants. And Purple's saying cold but dry up here in Doncaster. I've got mates in Doncaster. Military mates. That's where Big Sis is, actually. I'm sure it was Doncaster. I get all confused. I just push her house on the sat nav and it sends me in the right direction. Oh dear. So what are you girls making? I need to, as I said, I need to finish that tutorial for you all, which probably everybody will have already made one, and if you haven't, you'll suss it out really quickly anyway. So it's not going to be a pattern that goes into the Ravelry shop. It's not really worth it. Not really worth writing it up. If I do, it'll be a 50p or a pound. Something really, just as a I'm supporting the channel sort of thing. Jennifer's saying that Purple, you're only about an hour from her. Jennifer, whereabouts are you then? Because I'm Gloucestershire, and we got Purple in Doncaster. Ninja, I'm not giving it away, but I know where you are. You're about an hour from me. So we seem in quite reasonable proximity, I think. This is where she turns around and goes, I'm in Scotland. And I'll be like, okay then. Oh, you're in Hull. I need to jot these down, don't I? So everybody that's in at the moment is UK. Oh my word. That's amazing. Right, Yep, so for anybody that's popping in and just watching, oh, I found my little I button that tells me how many are in. 4, yay! So, 4 girls. I think you already have probably read the banner, but if you hadn't, there's 20% off of all patterns if you use the code word It's Christmas, all in capital letters, all squished together, over on the Ravelry store. And of course, the link for the Ravelry will be put over the top of here in an I button and on an end card at the end. And it may also be in the description box. Let me just be sneaky and click onto my own live, shut myself up and check. What does my description box say? Squat diddly. No, I had a really lovely one set up, and I'd filled it in with all the stuff I planned to talk about, and then when it came to signing it onto StreamYard onto it, it wouldn't play. So I thought, right, forget it. I'm going to go back to my old software, but it wouldn't accept it. It said it needed the stream key, a special key code thingy, and I'm just like, fine, I'll go back to StreamYard and I'll start from scratch. Hold on, I'm missing messages. It's a bit early. I had to put it 2 here for weekend. Cold dry Doncaster from the top. I'm missing Lisa's comments. Because Jennifer's just said Lisa's getting ready for bed. What time is it, Lisa? And I can't see any of your comments, Lisa. I'm so sorry, darling. As I said, this is my first ever attempt with StreamYard. And I've got to work out if I'm actually missing comments or working out where the comments are. Because I know normally I can hit a button and it says you've got a choice between live and the other one. So I've got to make sure I've got the other one on, the live one on, not the other one on, to be able to see all of them. But I don't know if it's showing me all of them. Hide current comment. Oh right, okay. Jennifer was just checking to see if she was still here, and Purple was saying she hasn't seen anything since her comment about the movies. Okay, then that's fine, because that's where I was at as well with her comments. If she was getting ready for bed, she might have just been laying down and doing an impersonation of me. I put my tablet off to one side and I just listen and let the live carry on going. Wake up in the morning and my tablet will have turned itself off, because I give it about an hour. If I don't push a button, it will turn itself off and save its power for the morning. So we got 6 girls in a moment. At least I think it's 6 girls. So do us a favour, gang. Hit the dunny. Hate that phrase. So what are you girls are working on? Because you've all kept very quiet. You haven't told me. Are you actually hitting the Christmas presents? Are you finishing them up, starting them, wishing Christmas was 3 months' time? So you got a bit more time to finish them? Or are you going down the shop and just buying something and going, I made it? Because you hope that they don't realise it's shop bought. No, I haven't done that before. I haven't taken out the care labels very carefully and put my own stuff on. No, I haven't actually, but it's a really good idea. Oh dear. So a Ninja is making a gift for Freddie and a surprise for me. Yay, I love a photo of cute Freddie and something's cool. Can't wait. She knows what I'm like. I love pictures of little man. He is so cute. He outshines the crochet. He really does. Does his Batman jumper still fit him, or have you had to unpick the seams and add some more to it, Ninja? Oh dear. Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't got any photographs to show you this week of anybody's makes, because I don't know how to do it. No, I haven't actually. Have I received any? No, I haven't received any completed items. I'll put it like that. I haven't received any completed items. I've had I was watching a live the other day, and one gorgeous crazy was showing off a shawl that she was making, and she used my hand and he's gorgeous. But I took a screen. I thought, do you know what? I'm taking a screenshot, but it's so blurry. And I'm like, I need a proper picture. Please send it to me. So I know that she's in the process of, at the moment, of finishing it off, because she wants to finish it off and then send me a picture, hopefully. But it was looking amazing. And then Sabrina, she's also started using the hand dyed yarn that she brought. There's a video on the channel with me showing you the colourway that I made for her, which was a coral. And she started making it, and she got about that much done. But it's knitting, so it's going to take forever. And Mrs. C Cottage, she's also now using the hand dyed yarn that was that she ordered, and she's making something really cute and bouncy, but it's headless at the moment, so I'm not. I wouldn't dare show the item in making before she's handed the item over to the recipient. That's something I definitely wouldn't do. So fingers crossed she'll send me a picture with and then tell me when it's safe for me to show you guys, because it's really lovely seeing it hand-dyed stuff and knitted and crocheted and knitted, I should say, because I'm technically a crochet channel. Because I'm getting better. I have learned to do 2 stitches for knitting. It's so boring and slow. Okay, so Ninja is saying in regards to the Batman jumper, it just fits him. Oh, bless, he's put on some. Has he gotten tall and long? Because his mum's quite tall, isn't she? Purple is saying she's only making one person a gift this year. She's knitted her mum a hat, and she needs to do matching mittens. Oh, that's really sweet, though. It's going to someone super duper special who you know will use it. Because that's the one thing that bugs me is when you spend so long making a gift and the person just goes thanks and just puts it on the side, and you're like, if you don't like it, give it back, it fits me too. I've had that happen. And Ninja is saying, hint, it's a pattern I sent her. Okay, so it's going to be one of the winner onlys. She's got a nice collection of them. Or could it be, ooh? I'm just going to put it like that because nobody knows what ooh is because I've not released it yet. I'm waiting for your photos so I can use them in advertising so I don't have to do it. I am so cheeky. Yeah, because about a year ago I sent out 2 patterns to 2 gorgeous crazies, and said, you are my mega tester, and like for the pattern, can you do me a favor, can you give me the information on the yarn you use, the weights, blah 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 blah. And both of the girls were like, yep, not a problem. We use the photos and everything. Girl number 1, bless her, has an absolutely a wicked picture, and it had a cute border that was incorporated around the outside. Yes, since doing an incorporated border on a corner to corner, I decided I would never freaking do it again. And I messaged her saying, darling, I love you. If you want to unpick, by all means. If you want to cut off the border, by all means. If you want to just stop the border, go for it. She's like, thanks, I hate that freaking border. And then Ninja was like, oh, ready to go. She got a yarn. She started up. And her daughter went, I'm having a baby. She's like, and I went, put it to one side. Come back to it when you finish making the baby items. So you never know. One day, Ninja. One day. But she's making a pattern I sent over. Ooh. So I can't wait to see what that one is. But don't worry, I'm not rushing you, girl. You'll finish it up, and I know you'll send me a picture. Because if you don't, you're in trouble, woman. And I can say that to Ninja because we've had a cup of coffee together, proper. So I know where she lives and vice versa. Right, so what else have I got? Who's up for a little competition? Does anybody have room for a winner-only pattern? It's one of the old ones, mind. And if so, which winner-only pattern would you like? There was a list. Can I find it? It's going to have to be a case of search my computer. So as long as I don't push any other buttons, I should be all right. Keep that away from the Leave Studio. Otherwise, I won't see you again. Where are we? Oh, yep, sorry, I just got waylaid. I will read your comments in a second. Where am I? There we go. I really need to sort my computer out. That one. No, told you. I've got too many folders named relatively the same. All right, okay, so we've got ones in the vault from 2001, which was, are you ready to tick these off? See if you remember if you got them or not. We had a baby Groot. Oh no, pants. That's tree in a flower pot. Okay, so now I've got to remember to rename them, what the channel calls them. Right, so we've got a tree in a flower pot. We've got accident prone elephant. What was he called? May the 4th. A huggable stitch. Webtastic, Spooktacular, and Big Brother. Yes. Okay, I got 2 of them wrong, but I said what the final name's called rather than what the channel calls them. So they were from 2001. So I think most of you have been with me since 2002, so may have got those already. And then we have got Bad Brother and No Strings. Yes. And I think there's another one, but I can't remember what the other one is, and it's not in this file. It'll be somewhere else because I'm really bad at organising. Oh yeah, Bambino and Ohana. Okay, so I can't show you the pictures of those, but hopefully you guys will remember what they are. Do any of you still need any of them to complete your collection? If you're watching this on a replay, of course, pop a comment in the comment section down below, and I will run a little start again. Put a comment in the comment section down below, and I will draw a winner at the beginning of next year. And whatever pattern you say you need will be the one that you get. Makes life so much easier. Okay, so Purple's saying she still needs a tree in a flower pot and May the 4th. Oh, you need the naughty crow then. I like those two. I think those two work really well together. Although they're not from the same film set, are they? But I think they're cute anyway. So let's go back. Where are we going? So Dinky. Sorry, Jennifer has said she's supposed to be making fingerless mitts for her mum, along with the socks that she'd started. Then a surprise Xmas gnome bunting. Too busy. Sounds about right. No wonder you're quiet on the chat. You've got that hook going tremendous speed, aren't you? You're on turbo at the moment. And Ninja is saying that her little guy, he is taller in real life. Oh, so he's getting long. Yeah. So Purple needs a flower pot. And there we go. Jennifer is saying I need to add me to her Ravelry. Is that just as the friend thing, or is that you've made something? Jennifer, sorry. I get all confused with all this adding people here and adding people there. If you've made something and I've got a photo up or something like that and you tag me in it, then I can normally work out what to do from there, if that makes sense. And then I go around liking everything I say. If I see someone I know, I go around liking their stuff that way as well. Oh, so you can see the patterns. If you wanted to, if you're on a computer at the moment, open another page, and I will, hold on a minute. Where's my brain cell? I will grab the link for you. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it this way. I really don't know what I'm doing today. My brain is not in gear. No, why did I am having a brain fart moment. I love that phrase. That is so me. No, now you're all singing that. I am so sorry. That's the sort of stuff I do. As I'm doing stuff, I start humming silly things, and there we go. Yeah, so I end up having to cut them out while I'm editing my videos normally. Right, so is it going to work? Yeah. Right, so I'm just about to put the link in for the Ravelry page, which will be in the comment section now. In the you know where it is. It's where you lot are all chatting. And then that'll take you through, honey. But of course, it's on all of my videos in the description box as well. So at any point, just click the hyperlink there, and it will take you through to the Ravelry page so that you can have a nose. And the majority, I say the majority, actually, it does say I can screen share, doesn't it? I wonder, should I run the risk? How do I do it? Cinema layout, picture in picture, screen layout, that one there. I'm going to push a button, fingers crossed. Okay, did it do nothing? No, it done nothing. Am I even on the wrong, right? Oh, I've got so many tabs open. Right, yeah, so there we go. There's got to be a way of doing this so that I can show you. Solo. Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to muck around too much. Let's go back to there a minute. Really should add that to the other one. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm not going to muck around. My brain's starting to shut down already. Okay, so where we go. Ding. And Jennifer, I keep trying to. Oh, I keep reading the first bit, don't I? So I go Jennifer. And Jennifer is saying she really should add her makes to Ravelry, but she uses IG or Instagram or YouTube instead. If it's one of my patterns, babes, make sure that you at me, or however it is on whatever you're meant to do on Instagram that notifies the other person that they've been spoken about. So then at least then if you do that, then I'll be able to see the image. I'm on Instagram, but I'm not mega on Instagram. I literally pop on, go, oh, that's pretty. And oh, there's a button there that says number 1. Let's see what that says. I am so bad. But then occasionally I will pop up a picture. At the moment, the latest one on Instagram was my one that I put up that basically gives you the code that's running on the bottom of the screen and shows a few pictures of some of the patterns that are over on the Ravelry page, on my Ravelry page. Share screen. Yeah, I looked for it, Ninja. This is the first time I've ever used StreamYard. Ever used it solo, and so I don't know. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so that was hubby. He's just come in to go, babe, I need your help up the office. It's time to go. So I'm going to actually have to leg it, gang. I am so sorry. It's been absolutely lovely chatting to you today. And hopefully I'll be able to do another live sometime during the week. But I can't plan anything. It is literally a case of I've got an hour or I've got an hour and a half and my brain's working, hit the buttons. I did try doing it when my brain wasn't working. Yeah, I sat here and talked for at least 20 minutes before I realised nothing was going on YouTube. So, yeah, I definitely need my brain about me, and also have a look at all these other settings so I can work out screen sharing and things like that. I've seen 2 buttons down below, and I'll have a look at them and see if that's the case. Right, so that is it for me for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I'm going to say my normal outro line, which is stay chilled, stay happy, and keep crafting. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Oh.